Hey there friendos, Newbornkilik here, welcoming you back to another ScribePasta. I realize it's been a little while since I have been a sassy Sally, since I've kind of let my sarcastic side take over, so I thought, today, why not take a look at a creepypasta called The Hands, and run it through Google Translate about 4 to 5 times and see what, see what we get on the other side. So today we're going to be taking a look at The Hands, or as Google is concerned, Hand, which is a fantastic name for a creepypasta. I love it. If you would like to check out the original of this, kind of have some clarity here as to exactly what's going on, down below I will also leave linked the actual story itself so you can follow along with whatever mishmash of text and words that manages to make it onto the screen for you. But let's begin. It's frying today. High, flammable, 110. No signs of rain. I turned off the car radio. I live in Texas. That's normal. It is not. Don't run, flee, run for cover, okay? Find a place cooler than 110 degrees. Humans are not meant to live at 110, okay? You're a human? I'm assuming. But Author went to GameStop to get a used copy of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Author's childhood game. The one and only childhood game they had. Yeah, that's right. The childhood game. I remember playing for hours. Even after winning the main game, I had so much fun with it. Even though I got all the parts of the heart and the golden skull. It was very gratifying. I'm guessing he means pieces of hearts and gold skull cholas. Okay, got it. It's been 30 years. I'm ready to start. I bought a copy and went home. I went up to the attic and found an old dusty box labeled Children's Memories, which is a little bit spooky when you really think about it. To me, it sounds like he's just going off the street like, I'll collect those memories directly from your eye sockets, children. Place them into the box nice and neat now. Somehow this person also became, an old-timey witch, but hey, besides the point, a set of Rock'em Sock'em Robots Game Boy colored muffins. Oh, gray muffins. Oh, that's, they're stone. They've been petrified, turned to stone at this point. They've probably been up there for about 30 years. Apparently the last time you looked at this box, but in the original story, it actually says a plushie or like a bear or something named Muffins, so this sentence was almost completely lost in translation here. But anyway, Author also found an intact copy of Pokemon Blue that has never been played before. Darned Lance, this guy gave up before he even started the game because Lance was so difficult. And I can attest, honestly, 75% accuracy on 3 of his moves? I don't think so, actually. I'm pretty sure he's got like 100% or maybe 95% accuracy on his Blizzards, Thunders, and Fire Blast. Okay, it seems like very high accuracy to me for 75%. Ah, that's him. My old N64 with the almost unreadable lettering, Mark, painted in Sharpie red color. Okay, I started playing enthusiastically, naming my character Link as usual. I started, longing for 4 hours of nostalgia. Only 4 hours. Give me any more or any less and I'm an unhappy man. But 4 hours right on the dot, I'm a happy guy. From watching Darunia pat my head to hitting Morphe lightly. Who's Morphe? Morpha? The amoeba? The boss of the water temple, I'm guessing is what they mean. Look, some people have a hard time with that boss, okay? You can't just go up to the lamest boss in the lamest temple, or the worst temple, not the lamest temple, and hit them lightly. All right, they're still a boss, okay? They still deserve some respect, like a little bit of respect. Not a lot, mind you, but a little bit. But the next temple was Shadows. I always hated the Shadow Temple, not Bongo Bongo or Re-Deads, but mini-bosses. I tremble at the thought of mini-bosses. Dead Hands. I never understood that Navi. As a child, all he, interesting that one, said was to have infinite hands. Okay. I learned the storm song and went back to the windmill as a child. I emptied the well and went back down. I'm a pirate now, apparently. This doesn't make sense. I agree. That's what happens when you run it through Google Translate a handful of times. You get gibberish. But Author never remembered that thing. The dead hand's arm protrudes from the hole, which you'll find in the battle space. Again, it's been 30 years I've been playing. So you've been playing for 30 years, or did you put the game down for 30 years, okay? Questions I have. But Author doesn't remember. Author just started to let it pull me off. Okay. I don't... that's a weird phrasing. You should probably... That's weird phrasing. Okay. Google Translate, don't let things pull you off, okay? Anyway, he pulled me out of the well and straight into the Dead Hands battle room. Okay, I know I remember going through a few things to get there. I stepped forward and waited for him to climb. On you? Or like, what? Look, he's already pulled you off, my guy. Look, the ice is broken at this point, so I don't know what climb means. He will never go upstairs. Never, ever. I don't know why. We're gonna find out later in the story. That's bullshit. I'm calling it right now. He will in fact go upstairs later in the story. Spoiler alert, sorry about that, but I gotta call it out when it's due. That's right, my hand should have caught me. I just remembered feedback about myself and an old friend, Tyler. I have feedback on myself. I have recalled this feedback. I just like to imagine, kid him 30 years ago is like, yes, I will document this feedback in my super official folders in my brain. Sure thing, buddy. Man, that? Okay. Conversation between two young boys, as it should be, I suppose. I've just discovered a flaw in OOT. If you fight Dead Hand and let your four hands grab you, all of a sudden, something big is going to happen. Well, I'm just saying, 30 years into the future, you're getting pulled off by Dead Hand, if you know what I mean. So I think something big has already happened. What? You're lying, says the very manly voice protagonist of our story as a child. Tyler always lied about things like that. He died in a car accident 3 years ago. What? Is that relevant to the story, or are you just, flexing on the fact that you're still alive? Bad taste, my guy, bad taste. I never had a chance to try it. In my last OOT, I never had a chance to try it. Okay, you doubled up there. It's weird, because I actually remember that in the story he says that twice, and it's weird then, too. All my files are full and cannot be deleted. I decided to give it a try. I walked to the center and let all my arms pull me at once. Oh my god, all my arms are all pulling me at once. Oh no! Yeah, all two of my arms are pulling on me all at once. Anyway, here he was. The same blank face. It reminds me of there she is, Miss America. I don't know why that. Here he was. It reminds me of that. Don't know why. But here he was. The same blank face, the same white-blooded body. It was easier to get to know my Zelda than anyone else at the previous school. What? It was easier to get to know my Zelda than anyone else at the previous school. Google Translate strikes again. I don't even remember what that line could possibly be. Hit him as he bows his head to attack, which is extremely disrespectful, but, go off. I followed my knowledge and in less than a minute won. What a Chad. Tyler lied. Nothing happens when you let him grab you with all his hands at once. A treasure chest appeared. I remembered that it was the lens of truth. It is a course, but a different description. Back here for 30 years. I've been waiting for you. What? What does that mean 30 years ago? I was a childish link, so I couldn't go back. Always blaming your problems on someone else. I can't possibly be the one to go back. I'm childish, okay? I have a brainwave. Sometimes I do too, my guy. It feels really good when you have a brainwave. Just, 1 or 2 a day, that's all you really need to get through life. I played my old game for the last time in 30 years. Maybe Dead Hand refers to my old OOT game. I lost him a long time ago. How can I return? I only have one chance. Maybe in a box in the attic. I dragged myself there, kicking and screaming, I would assume. The box is still open. I buried the rest of the box. Okay, various military toys, RC cars. I found it at the bottom of the box. The obsolete Zelda Ocarina of Time legend with stickers was removed and had an unreadable mark on the same red blade. What in fuck's name did you just say to me? The obsolete Zelda Ocarina of Time legend with stickers was removed and had an unreadable mark on the same red blade. I don't feel so bad about having a hard time reading this story because of my dyslexia. Stop reading things if you have dyslexia, Newbornkilik, but this makes me feel at home. It makes me feel like maybe I'm not the only crazy one. Anyway, I took my new OOT and replaced it with the old one. 2 files, both called links, greeted me after 30 years. I went to the first one. I was an adult in the Temple of Time. I wore Goron and long-shot robes, ice arrows, and hover boots. Long-shot robes? So you have the Goron tunic, a long shot, ice arrows, and hover boots. That still leaves an additional C spot that you just have nothing in? That's the creepiest part about this whole story, in my opinion. I walked to the castle market and waited for re-deads. There is no death. Hands only. Long, white, bloody hands grew all over the country. There should be 50 of them. Distributed all over the country. There's a total of 50 apparently. Everyone was waiting to pull me up and pull me down. That's everywhere in the ruins, not just the town of Hyrule Castle. Temple of Shadow music is playing. I just wanted to let you know that. I went to the bottom of the well as ordered, and the village of Kakariko is full of hands. Unable to find the NPC, I surveyed the entire small village. You know, it takes like a minute to do. But Arthur found one. Lady Cuckoo pulled her face away with her hand. When I spoke to him, he replied with a frightening message. Why? Why did you leave us with him? How did you remember us for 30 long years? I feel guilty leaving the people of Hyrule for 30... Stop it. You just made someone dislike the video. There's a comment already in the comments. I haven't even uploaded the video. Haven't even edited it yet. Someone's cracking their knuckles, getting ready to write that comment. It's Hyrule. Doesn't the author know? It's Google Translate. Calm your tits. Jesus. Anyway, I had to stop this. I had to find a dead hand. Wait, you won't be able to enter the well as an adult? A hand was waiting for me, looking towards the well. Find out the only way to get to the battle room. Find out the only way to get to the... Okay, that's right. That's just a poor sentence. It dragged me down. 20 hands were placed and spread into the arena. I let one of them pull me. I'm waiting for you. That's it. Nothing changed. Same blank face, same foreign object. He's got a foreign object. What is it? I'm concerned more about the object than the actual dead hand, I think, at this point. Dead hands carrying objects? What if each hand has a foreign object? That's problematic. You know what I'm saying? But Arthur had to hit him. Arthur know it. With 20 tough hands, but I am a strong Zelda player. I cut everything and knocked. All hands are gone. I succeeded. Dead hand is dead. Wait. No. He's back upstairs. See what I'm telling you. They said he will never go upstairs. Not in a million years is this man going upstairs. And yet, boom, he's back upstairs, which implies he's done it before. But Dead Hand, she is persistent. Digil. Willing to do anything that should kill me. He lifted the foreign body off the floor. I almost threw up. Thousands of hands went up under the visible part of him like a giant spider. I immediately started running through the door, up the stairs, into the countryside. He followed me to the end. I pursue what looks like eternity. I feel like 30 more years. Okay, Tyler is right. I should let Tyler know he's right. You were right.
Hello?
You were right.
I was?
You were right.
Okay.
Okay. You were right. All right, bye. Why haven't I tried this before? If I could ask him about it. Okay, end of sentence. I know it's useless to run. I have just a choice. I stopped running and let him chase me. He destroyed me. I saw that all of Link's organs were torn. I would assume a lot. But maybe just a little. I don't have much of a scale here to go by. Maybe they were just like little, like, I'm gonna get you. And he just does little tears that are easy to repair. You never know. All. Period. Already ended. Another period. Anywhere, comma, anywhere. Period. That was 1, 2, 3 sentences. One of them was just all. Anyway, I can't take it anymore. For 30 years, this giant invaded my most precious memory. I turned off the game. It's too much. I locked the game in a box and went upstairs. Every night. End of sentence. I see you through the window. It's kind of romantic. He presses his hand on the window. Sometimes I see your face in the window. I knew he would mend. I feel like I missed part of the ending. But this is what it gave me, and I just copied the entire text block. So the end of the story is I knew he would mend. Also, I tapped so you know it's a real Newbornkilik video. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for making it to the end of the video. It does help me out an awful lot. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what stories you'd like me to take a look at next, either for stupid urban stories where I just kind of be sarcastic and, lighthearted towards the story, but still, we do tear it apart and make very sarcastic comments about it, or this one here, where of course we run it through Google Translate a handful of times until it only kind of resembles a vague outline of the actual story that's being told. Thank you yet again to all my patrons and channel members, as well as my Twitch supporters. You guys have been insane over on Twitch. I've actually been streaming about 3 to 5 times a week over on Twitch, and you guys have been so gracious, so amazing. I'm very thankful for all the support over on twitch.tv/Newbornkilik. Anyway, with that said, I am Newbornkilik, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.